Okay, so this session is strictly on the stock screener using FinViz. So we'll go here. Now, basically, what we're looking for is the first thing I look for first is the first page, and just to see what's going on. Kind of took a glance at it last night. It's like half sleep, but I did see the PYDS moved up pretty good. Um, in any event, we're gonna go use our screener. Now, this is some high tech stuff here. This is where everybody's key to success comes. Everybody has their own way to use their screeners to make their gains or losses. So I've been trying a lot of different strategies, and I believe the most recent one, which was yesterday, was probably the most consistent across the board with all of the picks. So I'm going to kind of use something similar to that. Now I'm going to move this out the way. And we're going to start with two things, the price and volume. Under $3, current volume, we're going to go over 100,000. I would do between over 100 and 200,000. That's just so we can see activity. All right. Then we're going to go to technical. Now, we want to get stocks trading above the 200-day simple moving average. So we'll put price above 200-day moving average. We also want to do it the price above the 50-day moving average and the 20-day moving average. These are stocks that are pretty much, I should say, close to trying to reach their resistance. And that's always a good thing, because once stocks reach their resistance, it's pretty much almost a breakout point, as we seen a couple yesterday. So we'll look through the list. We got 2 pages that came up, and let's double check anything else. Give me 1 second, make sure he's straight. You can turn the TV on if you want. Just have it on pretty, not too loud. You ain't get no cereal? Oh, alright. You had me go buy all that milk from that one day you wanted cereal. You ain't eat cereal since. Yeah, that's why I keep saying that you want cereal. Alright, I'm back. Okay, so let's go through. Let's double check to make sure we got everything. Performance. We're going to say up 5% for the week. Well, let's say 10% they got. Shorten our list here. All right, so what we'll do is we'll go through the small list to see what we got. AXU had a small spike. Also, I want to open up this Thinkorswim app. Sorry, I should have did that. But this is going to be our thing for charts. Let me find the app here. Never knew it was in a folder. Put it on my dock. Easier to get to. That's why I like Max, man. It's just way much simple. Way more simple. Let's Thinkorswim load. So that way we can go through each one of these on a chart. I mean, we get a chart here to pretty much see if we should go further. But as you can see, all of the companies that pulled up is in a high position with this scanner. Look at this. Look at this. Wow. What if we got in around the other day? Sheesh. Wow. This is the one I put on my watch list yesterday. VII. It looks very, very interesting. I'm waiting for this Thinkorswim to open. I thought it'd be saved in already. Give me 1 second. Logging in to Thinkorswim. Man, I'm not sure what happened to everybody else, but it's kind of glad that you stuck around for this. I call it the secret screener. All right. So we're getting our app loaded up here. AXU was the one I wanted to check out. AXU. Let's see what we got going in here in detail. Let's go through a 1 month chart, a 3 month chart to start it off. See what's going on. So as you can see, 2 days, well, earlier in the week, which was Wednesday, Tuesday. This was actually Monday, the 28th. They had their spike. They didn't fall this day. Actually, it's bearish, but they didn't fall. So they kept going up. Now let's look at a 2-day chart. See what's going on. See where the MACD is and the RSI. Okay, this actually, the MACD is way above 0. It's at 10. I'm sorry, it's at 1.38, signaling this bullish momentum. I'm not sure if they're losing momentum. But at the same time, aftermarket seems like they're gaining more momentum. As you can see, the jump from here to here. So this, but the RSI is almost at 70. I would keep my eye out for this for a day trade. It could drop at opening and then pick back up once this momentum kick back in. So we're looking at, if it opens at 176, I'll use this chart. It seems as though the support is at $1.61. We're going to look at the 5-day chart to check for the resistance. Okay, tweezer tops here. $1.64. So this might have actually just passed this breakout point. It could be falling back down to resistance, close to resistance. I'm going to keep it on the watch list just to see if that theory is true. The RSI does signal that it's almost overbought, so I think it might fall back down. We might have missed that wave. So let's move on. GSS. I had this on my watch list the other day. Oh, wow. I put it on there throughout the last session, which is right here. Let's see what they look like. 79 cents. look at their 3-month chart. Wow, it's pretty high. Looks like they've created a new resistance. Let's look at their 6-month chart. 6 months ago, looking for the resistance. Okay, no. This seems to be resistance at 73 cents. This could actually break out to about 90 cents soon. This last candlestick shows probably another bullish candlestick coming. Let's look at the MACD is at 5.9. It's bullish momentum. However, RSI is high. It's almost overbought. I'm not sure if that's going to affect this particular stock. The momentum is too strong. GSS, we're going to check the day's range. How high and how low did they go in one day? See if it's worth a day trade. So we'll go to the day's range. The low was at 75 cents. High was at 79 cents. Before falling back down. 78. So I don't think this is good enough for a day trade, but if you get in, it could be a good hold for maybe a day or two. GSS. Them gaps up, the gaps up be scaring me sometimes. So PYDS, this keeps coming up. I need to look at that. All right, so all of those seem like they already just spiked. Let's look in WR. Wow, no, that's way too high. U. So we have to change these settings slightly because it seemed like we just caught things that just spiked. So for the week, we're going to go to weeks down. Wow. I don't like to see that button taking all long. Okay, so let's see what we got here. APPS. ASM. GMO looks interesting. So does LOV. These last three, oh wow. NWY. This is what I'm talking about. Look at this last candle on NWY. It's called a bullish engulfing candle. All right, NWY. Just wanted to make sure Manny was still here. All right, this is the 1 month chart. Oh, I'm sorry, this is the 1 day chart. Let's go to the 3 month chart. As you can see, the last candle. Oh, not only that, this is a 3 bullish kicker. Wow, this pattern right here is one of the strongest reversal trade patterns ever. Look. Man, we might have found gold. NWY. Could this be the spike day? This is one of the strongest patterns right here on a downtrend. NWY. Let's look at their 5 day or 2 day chart. They are in bullish momentum with 5.5. Oh wow. Look at their low. It was $1.77, high $1.95. That's an 18 cents range. Wow. This is actually a very good one. I'm going to put this on the watch list. NWI. I think this needs to be alerted. 193. What did they close at? 193. Okay. 193. Now, I'm going to look at their aftermarket on Robinhood. NWI. Okay, here. So NWI, I'm gonna go back to the monthly chart and do a 6-month chart. We have the 3 bullish kicker. This can jump. This can jump. First of all, let's detect the resistance. The resistance is the highest price that it always hits. Or when you see tweezer tops. There's the tweezers right in the beginning where it says high 238. I think they're on their way back to 238. Today is Friday. I would play it like this. Today it'll probably be good for a day trade. They have an 18-cent range throughout yesterday. It went from 194 to 178. This day it was 172 to 210. I mean, this has humongous movement throughout the day. There's Andy. Andy, can you hear me? All right. I really like this chart. I'm trying to see. As you can see, this happened right here before. Same exact pattern. Yeah, it is time, brother. See you later, Dad. All right, boy. Have a good day at school. All right. Yeah, I'm sorry, but this had the same exact pattern here. Three bullish, three bullish kicker, if I'm not mistaken, that's what it's called. It's smaller here before the rise started, and then you have it here, which is way bigger, which actually signals a big spike within a day or two. So this would actually be a good time to get in today sometime. You can hold it, you can day trade it, then come back in and hold it. There's a lot of different ways you can take this. It seems like it has slight bearish momentum for the month. And this is a good signal because if you go in deeper and look at the days chart, the bullish momentum had took over in the last 2 days. I mean, completely. I'll go and show you. Make sure you can hear. Okay. But I'll go and show you the last 2 days. MACD is above 0. It's at 5.5. So compared to the month at negative 0.03, we're at 5.5, signaling bullish momentum. The RSI is somewhat high, but as you can see, it looks like it's about to fall. So this actually, man, this is a good potential. NWY. My prediction is to get in early, maybe around, I would try to get in at this price, 190 or lower. If you get in at 190 or lower, you'll have opportunity to sell at 195 or higher because this has movement throughout every day. Now, this is just one day right here from here on out. As you can see, the low is 177, high is 195. So it definitely has good price movement throughout the day if you want to do a day trade. You just got to remember to get in low, sell high. NWI. I'm putting it on the watch list, and I'm going to be probably buying later on. Add to watch list. All right, let's go back to our scanner here. LOV. Wow. See, I like these new scanner settings because it's showing me patterns that I'm familiar with. And I only like investing on patterns that I'm familiar with. Wow, look at this. This is the last 2 days. Low was 110, high was 131, 11-cent range. MACD is at 2.56. Bullish momentum. RSI 65, but slowly falling. Meaning that this could pick up again. Let's look at a broader view. 3-month chart. This is almost like a spinning top, so it's not necessarily a bullish candle. However, it's still in a good position. We'll have to see. Probably need confirmation today. But I think it's still good for a day trade at one point because of the ranges of the price movement. There's another 11, 12 cents. Look at this day from 115 to 147. That's a big price range. From 144 to 99. That's a 45-cent price range. So this is what I look for when I'm looking for day trades. How much of a price range can I get inside of that one day? Because you can fit yourself in any point of these moments and sell at any point of these moments. So even if I don't get in here and sell here, I can probably get in here and sell here. So I'm looking for the big movement in range. It seems as though they are losing momentum this month. I mean, they had a lot of momentum just a couple days ago. This was the 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. Wow. So let's look at the 6-month chart. Check for resistance. Wow. Yeah, the pattern looks good. But the resistance is like down here somewhere. This is the resistance at 109. So unfortunately, the pattern looks like it's going to go up. But technically, if it's falling towards the resistance sometimes, it looks like it's going to touch the resistance again at 109. So this actually has unlimited potential because it's already past resistance. It seems like it's going to slightly fall back, but the last candlestick shows that it might pick back up. Now, if it picks back up, it's unlimited where it can go. I'm going to check the yearly high to see where it's been. And I'm going to look on Robinhood to see. See the yearly high for LOV. After hours are at a +5. So this actually means this candlestick signaling another breakout might be coming. 52-week high is $2.06. I mean, could they be on their way back? we have to do some research to find out what's their target, your price target. I mean, because for their resistance to be at $1.09 and they already at $1.25, this looks pretty interesting. Another good day trade opportunity. Let's see here. I'm gonna look at their 1 year target, see if it's listed. All of this goes into each pick before they get announced. Their 1 year target is $1.30. That's their 1 year target. If they open today 5 cents above, they will be at their 1 year target. Now, companies usually, I've seen this in the last couple months through experience. Companies will hit their 1 year target and just keep going. So it's like you have no idea where it's going to stop. I think personally this is a good buy, especially if it opens anywhere in these ranges. Anywhere above 125 or 123. If it opens anywhere between there, it could possibly be a very good day. I mean, quickly too. Now, I'm going to go in the 5-day chart to dissect it slightly more. To see how often do they go down and up throughout the day. And as you can see, on this day, this was Friday, they started falling before they picked back up at the end of the day, closing at 135, opened at 136, so they only lost a penny. However, people probably got so nervous throughout the day because they just kept falling. Like they went as low as 126 that day. But if we learn our strategies and our techniques, we get in around here somewhere. So our stop loss would be cut a little shorter. And as you can see, it started falling throughout the days. Then boom, you get this engulfing candle here right next to this. This is a bullish engulfing candle. Comes halfway into the price and goes above, which signals a huge uptrend. If it was just here, it would just be an uptrend. Here means there's a big uptrend coming. And from 120 to 130, technically to me is not a huge uptrend. I think this can go higher. You have another fully engulfed candle right here. This is, man, this can go high. I don't even see the price where I'm thinking it can go. But LOV is a definite good buy as well. Day trade, possible hold, but day trade for sure. MACD is showing all bullish momentum. They're gaining more momentum. RSI is falling. This is nice. So we're going to add this to the watch list. LOV, possible buy for the day for us. Don't you just wish you had like money to buy all the ones you see? It's like, oh my gosh. Okay, we got it. Let's make sure it's on there. No, I don't think so. It should be. I don't see it popping up. Well, in any event, let's go to the scanner. GMO. We're going to look at GMO too. Wow. GMO. Somebody please remember LOV. It's not adding to my watch list. I'm a very bad guy with remembering stuff. So this entire week, they've been pretty steady. They hit a high of 48 cents. Low was 43 cents. Let's look at the month, 3-month chart. So it's not much movement here. 52 cents. Well, they started at 28 cents. This was June 5th. Well, June 4th. And you got this one spike right here. And they did slightly start an uptrend for this 3 months. Let's go to a 6 month. Look at a broader view. Okay, their resistance seems to be at 54 cents. They're currently trading at 43 cents. However, this day will determine if it's a good buy or not. We have a downtrend here. We need today to show if it's over. So we don't know yet. It's a good one to put on your watch list. This thing ain't adding none of them to the watch list. It's so weird. Quotes. How about that? Oh, whatever. But anyway, we just need one more day to see what to do. If it becomes bullish by maybe 2 p.m., this can actually have a spike on Monday. And I would suggest if it comes bullish by 2 p.m., we buy in late, hold it overnight, catch the spike Monday morning. But yeah, there we have it. We have LOV we put on. We put on NWI. So today, these are pretty much the only two picks I see that's worthy. And we could take a look at APPS. Yeah, let's look at APPS. This is the 6-month chart. High was $1.26. They had $1.16. Now this started a slight. This is not even a downtrend really. So this doji really doesn't signify anything. It just signals that the market is confused, is indecisive, it doesn't know whether it want to go down, up, or straight. I want to look closer to the 2-day chart. I believe it's probably going to fall. It's too much bearish momentum. MACD is below 0. UNXL, I put an alert out yesterday about that. This probably should be a good time to get out this morning. Then check to see what they're going to do throughout the day. And if they start to do well, you can get right back in. It's just one of those companies, man. You just don't know. They're so volatile at the moment. Mainly because of their bankruptcy situation, the Chapter 11. But it's not taking the company away. So the Chapter 11 they filed seems to do negative in the public eye, but it doesn't do negative in the corporation because the company's still trading on a NASDAQ. And they're still trading at a rate above from which they fell. So I'm not sure. I will always keep UNXL around for a while. I mean, whenever companies get new management, it takes a while for things to adjust. They come in, start firing people, start hiring new people. You just never know what's going on. I know they filed a bankruptcy to pay off, past executives because they didn't have it as far as their debts. So we'll just have to see. But I would sell in the morning. I believe it's going to slightly rise in the morning. I would sell it. Even if it don't rise, I would just sell it in the morning and jump in later on if it does get that bullish momentum. Because right now, if I go to the 2-day chart, I'm on the 2-day chart. It has slight bullish momentum right now. The MACD is at 0.007. So I mean, slightly more bullish momentum. The RSI is neutral. Uh, so you just never know. But by 10 to 10:30, it should be out of your hands. And DCTH, I tried to purchase them yesterday before the market closed. I was kind of mad my buyer didn't go through. I'm gonna have to look at a broader chart for them. Well, actually, this is maybe a good day to buy. You have the green doji, which was yesterday. This one I tried to get in yesterday night. Oh gosh, sheesh. This could possibly spike today. You have a downtrend here, and you have a green doji at the bottom. Not only is it green, it's positioned in a good position. If it was lower, it would be even better. But let's read the other technicals. The MACD is slightly at a bearish momentum. The bulls don't have control. The RSI is a neutral, 46.1. So, I mean, if it does go up, it probably go up slightly. Just with this doji, it's just hard to figure out. It doesn't match up with the other numbers that it's going to shoot up. So, I mean, you can hold it for a little bit. It doesn't signal it's going to fall drastically either. So, I mean, I would just hold it for another day. Maybe midday. See where you at in price, Andy. I'm not sure where you got your entry at, but it's worth it. So, there you have it. Our picks today are, let's see here. Use this whiteboard. Check out DCGH, bro. Want to see chart. Never seen this. Yeah, this is the chart right here for DCTH. I don't think you should worry at all. I think it's in a good position right now. I do see that the MACD is at a negative 0.003. See, sent that before. The chart looks good. Yeah, it does. It does look good. I don't know if you're talking about patterns or the way the chart is designed, but either way, it looks good. Let me see here. So our picks for the day. God dang it. Why is my chalkboard not working? Yeah, it's bottom, but it's not really at the bottom. Nah, I don't think it's gonna fall too much more. Oh, now it comes up when I'm trying to zoom in. Hold on, let me clear this out the way. But our picks so far are LOV. Oops, clear that too. Guess it don't clear. Picks. LOV. What was the last? NWY? NWY. Yeah, but I've noticed the volume. See, what happened was yesterday's volume on DCTH was almost at like 25 million or maybe more. But sometimes that's what keeps it staggered because all volume isn't bullish volume. So you'll have bulls and bears coming in. Let's just give an example. If a stock is usually trading at 10 million in volume and they're over, let's say 60 million in volume for the day, that doesn't necessarily mean that's all bulls. So when you have those two battling and more people come into the market, it can kind of stagger the price. What you see that happens all the time, it staggers. You'll get that that big jump when it's all bullish volume, but then all of the sellers come into the market and just make it stagger. Even here with this volume, it was all sellers. See how this spike came? It was all sellers. So as soon as it opened at this price, the sellers started selling off, shorting it, dropped it down. So all volume doesn't necessarily mean good volume. However, volume means activity. So if you have a lot of volume, you do have activity in prices. So it's a signal for a short investor or a signal for a long investor when you have a lot of volume. So in our cases, we can't really determine everything on volume because we don't short. So we have to determine what kind of volume it is. Is it good or bad? And the MACD will tell us what kind of volume it is. If it's below zero, it shows you it's bearish momentum, meaning it's more sellers. If it's above zero, it's more bullish momentum. Right now it's below zero. So even if it's going to gain so much volume, it has to get above zero to show that that volume represents who we are, buyers. See, in pre-market, I'm going to show you the pre-market now. And this is what I mean. They closed yesterday, I believe, at 11 cents or something like that. The pre-market volume is pretty high, but their price is exactly the same. So you have the same amount of bulls and bears fighting each other. It could make it stagger another day, or I don't know, another doji can form. You know, that's also possible. Or a spinning top, keeping the price close. Because the market is still undecided. And that's the only reason why these are sometimes good for a day trade. If you load up real heavy and just buy here and sell here, you know, buy here and sell here. Because there's not much movement throughout the days. Unless it's bearish movement like here. Then you get this one candle, but it doesn't show. If this candle started in halfway, it would show an uptrend. I mean, the trend started going back down and then slightly gradually came up. This signaled the trend change. So, yeah, that's my outlook on DCTH. I know, man, you've been real patient with that 16, but brother, I'm going to give you a strategy, okay? This is what I did the other day when I got in the UNXL pretty high. You got in at 16. If it reaches, I'm going to do a calculator to show you. Oh, first of all, I got to get rid of that chalkboard for it to work. I want to show you on the calculator how this could work for you. So if you got in at 16 cents, let's say you spent $500. Oh, you left. Okay, y'all can still do it. $500 divided by 16 cents. Let's say you got 3,000 and something shares. Now, let's say you sell them. 3,012 shares. Let's say you sell them at 13 cents. $391 is what you'll have. Minus 500, so you will lose $119. So we'll just keep that in mind. A loss of 119. All right. So let's say you lost 119, but it drops. You got 391 now as your new price. Let's say it drops to 11.5. You divide what you have now and you buy back at 11.5. 0.115. Now you got 3,404 shares. Your original price was 16, but we don't think it's going to hit that. Let's say it just goes to 15 cents. So 11.5. Well, 15 cents minus 11.5 will be 3.5 cents, if I'm not mistaken. First of all, let's just write down how many shares you got. $3 for the share. So your original price. No, we're just gonna do 15. Oops. Because remember, this is your new sell price what we're trying to aim at. 15 minus your purchase price, which is 11.5. Yep, 3.5 cents. So that's a 3.5 cents gain. So 3 is how many shares you own times 0.03.5. You'll have $119 profit on top of $3.96. What was your original loss? So basically, you will make your money back. You originally lost 119, and this is what you'll have back. Even if it just hits 15 cents, it doesn't have to hit your original mark to get your money back. So this is what I mean by using strategies to get back even instead of just waiting for the stock to come back around. It definitely helps. So we got a couple picks for today. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope they are successful picks. And we will definitely, keep updated and keep informed. Reach out on the groups. Let me know what's going on. And I hope y'all have a good day, man. Good luck.